of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the...
And we are underway in Buffalo. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Lawrence looking to pass on the first play.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Lawrence.
Over the middle, complete. It's Washington.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. 2nd and 6.
Take right open.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. 30 left.
Here's a give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Now Lawrence. And he'll get it right back to Washington.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
Lawrence will throw.
And Thomas has it. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, He's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here's Rivers. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. You look at this Jaguar defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Trayvon Walker. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Easy. Read him, 24. Read 24.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ryan.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Hey, go.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line.
That's complete to Davis.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is caught by a diving Thomas. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
He's got right on the short throw.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion. There we go.
On play action, Lawrence.
They'll roll him out right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Decent 24. There we go.
Now Lawrence.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Now Allen. This one complete to Coleman. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. Coleman, the man in motion left. Now this time, Allen will throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
They'll run it here with Rivers. Down to the 42, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
To throw, it's Allen.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
And that is no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one good for 37 yards.
11. Red on red. Easy. Read him. 20.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
They'll try again.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Coleman, the man in motion right. Now Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. Throwing now is Allen.
That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Slot man moves right. On play action, Allen. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. To the air, Allen. This is caught.
And the Bills are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Bills. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas.
27 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's complete to Wicks. 2nd and 7.
Allen now looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
Alert, alert, alert.
Allen to throw once more. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Allen going to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
To the right side and complete to Washington. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Now Lawrence.
He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the Giants who pick up the victory at home. Jahmyr Gibbs, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. The Bucs locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Tua Tagovailoa leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Top 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Allen, he gets that one complete to Wicks. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On the ground is Rivers.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Jaguars go on offense. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. And now they're in the hurry-up.
All right, there we go. Done. Go, go. Here we go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
56 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the carry, Bigsby.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Lion!
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Out to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards. And now Sean McDermott is going to throw out the challenge flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. 4th down. Here's Lawrence.
He'll buy some time right.
That is caught. Touchdown. Brian Thomas
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Jaguars go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Allen. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Coleman, the man in motion right. One final try here for Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
to the air. Allen. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
It's on. We go.
And again, it's Allen. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. McPherson's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Rip, 23. 30 left.
Here's Bigsby. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Hey, gun. Red on red. Big 13 heavy.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Great job. Big 13 heavy.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's across the 40. 3 extra yards to the 43. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
All right, let's go. 11. Here we go.
A run here with Bigsby. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. And Bigsby once more. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43-yard line.
11. Easy. Read
On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain down to about the 33. And quickly, they get to the line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Hey, Lion.
They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here we go.
They run for it with Bigsby.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Allen and the Bills now down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 50 seconds to go. Allen, they're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
To throw is Allen. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. And that one too wide and incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So for Jacksonville,
they are now 2 wins away from